Tell him you're...
My name is Oscar. I recently launched a private equity firm in London. I have one goal and one goal only, to buy a profitable business in the UK before next year.
People are worried about the political situation we see now. There's just a lot of risk.
So the plan is pretty simple. Use bank debt and equity, so not my own money, to buy a company in the UK. There's a lot of steps to be taken and a lot of information to process. It gets more and more complicated in practice. And again, I don't have any finance background at all. So yeah, I will have to lean on my mentor, Yusufa Sey, who you met in previous episodes. So yeah, we have a seller call lined up, and that's sort of the next step.
For this life I cannot change. In the hills, deep off in the main. M&M's, sweet like candy cane.
I'm having a seller call in 30 minutes, and I was trying to play cool and try not to be nervous. I feel it now. I think it's important, at least for myself, to remind myself that the counterparty, the seller, the business owner is perhaps as nervous as I am right now. You know, this is about a lot of money. So I guess he's also nervous. It's very uncomfortable, but I'm interested in his business and he's interested in me as a potential buyer. I couldn't get a meeting room, so I'm sitting in public with chill music, elevator music. It's not optimal, but maybe it's a vibe. Maybe it's a vibe. Yeah, okay, we're not gonna do it here. It's too loud. Private equity firm based in London, but I'm based in Copenhagen, so I'm Danish. Yeah, I read the IM and I think it's a great business. When we buy a company, we find a management team, and we usually also have a handover period. Do you have any advice for a new owner? Do you have any questions for me? It's a roll-up strategy, so the intention is to buy multiple companies and make synergies between these companies and grow them through being part of a bigger group. Okay, that was it. That was the meeting. So I got to know the owner pretty well. I think he's a nice guy and very successful, created a very successful company. I think he was very authentic in a way. He was not trying to pretend anything. He was not trying to make the company look like something that it was not. So it was very transparent for me. Yeah, it's very difficult to know if the meeting went well. I said what I wanted to say, I asked the questions I wanted to ask and got a better understanding of him. But in terms of his perspective and what he thought, it's very difficult for me to say at this point. Quite interesting experience. I have to work on the communication side, especially because sometimes I say something, I mean one thing, but I say something else. I'll just have to practice this. And of course, this is my first time doing this, so I also have to be not too harsh on myself. But yeah. I think it's time to upgrade the audio on both this YouTube channel, but also Yusufa's YouTube channel. So I've been looking at this Sennheiser shotgun mic. It's pretty sick. So yeah, it's just a lot's going on with my YouTube channel and Yusufa's YouTube channel. And I have the media company, and I have now the recently launched private equity firm. There's just too much work, so I will also be hiring an intern. I received now around 30 job applications through the YouTube video, so I decided to hire one of the guys Had a meeting with him that went very well. Just have to onboard the guy, and he will be like a deal originator, so sourcing deals. So yeah, very exciting. I didn't give him an offer. So this is the email, and the last part is the password. So I just I thought it would be easier to have a clean email. So this is like, it's Benchmark, International, and KBS. And if I want to get on a seller call and request a seller call, I put them in here. Like if you get an IM, just send it straight away. This is my first teammate. It's exciting to have someone on board. And I mean, I have no clue how to manage people. I just know what I want, and I know how the intern is benefiting from this. My audience primarily consists of finance people in the finance industry. So I think it's a great opportunity for both of us. I get some help because this is like too much work. He gets to shine in front of many people from the finance industry. I call him a deal originator. He's sourcing deals for me. He receives an information memorandum and he hands that over to me. I look through it and I go on the seller calls. So he's like the deal originator, the deal flow guy. Maybe Nikita is here for a few months. I don't know how long I have the benefit of working with this guy. He's very polite, great communicator. And I mean, for this, yeah, he also has a background in this, in private equity. But I think for me at least, he has to represent Clearline Capital. He has to call brokerage firms. So the most important skills here is relationship building and communication. And I think he's extremely good at that. Way better than me, by the way. He's the right guy for the job. So yeah, I'm actually really proud of hiring my first intern, but I'm also very proud of having him on board on the team.
Popping in my Reeboks, talking about a detox, pussy like a beatbox, all grown up, bitch, looking like Salute, not that booty. I need that. Blue white bitch on Depop, chillin', teapot, 2 left feet, them Reeboks. Shawty did freelance, now she a free thot. Should've never let that bitch alone with my seat. My that a bitch skip pit, popping in my Reeboks, talking about a detox, pussy like a beatbox, all grown up, bitch, looking like Salute, not that booty. I need that. Blue white bitch on Depop, chillin', teapot, 2 left feet, them
Okay, so the last 2 weeks have been absolutely crazy. I hired my first teammate and I've been on the first seller call, which was absolutely terrifying in the beginning. Yeah, and I mean, we haven't found a business yet, but we have a few seller calls lined up, and my deal originator, Nikita, he's like working full speed on providing me with information memorandums. So hopefully we will find that one business that we just can't live without. Q1 is approaching, and I knew it was an ambitious goal, but I mean, like, time is really like catching up on me. So if we want to buy a profitable business before Q1, we need to really get to work now. So I mean, yeah, this is what like building a private equity firm looks like. And of course, I appreciate you watching this and being on this journey with me. So next time we will be in Baku in Azerbaijan to watch Formula 1 with my good friend Yusufa Sey. So I'm actually very excited for that trip. It's kind of like a childhood dream for me, and it was his friend Omar who gave his ticket to me. So I really appreciate him making it possible for me to get this experience. And I guess it's also just to say, like, I don't have the money to go and have that experience. And I mean, all this fancy stuff that you see maybe here on YouTube, but also on my Instagram account, where you see like, oh, he's in Dubai and stuff like that, is like, that's not my day-to-day lifestyle. I'm not rich, I'm not wealthy, I'm just a dude from Copenhagen in Denmark. I mean, I like nice places, for example, like this, but I mean, a cup of coffee here costs the same as going to Starbucks. So I just rather want to be in this type of environment. I don't have the money. I really appreciate Yusufa bringing me and give me all these experiences. I go places that I would never otherwise have visited. So yeah, I really appreciate that.
Perfect. Super. Thank you, sir.
2 times Americano?
2 times Americano.
Good. And this
Perfect. Okay, Oscar, big tip for you. Your show's blowing up. First episode, banger. Second episode, banger. I suspect you're gonna get a lot of attention, including from very wealthy individuals, seasoned veterans, people that have bought businesses for years. I think you need to get organized, and you literally need to start creating a CRM for potential equity investors. If you're watching this and you think it could be cool to back the next generation private equity wizard named Oscar, Clearline Capital, as he scales, builds in public. If you had an opportunity to back Steve Schwartzman 50, 60 years ago, this is Oscar Schwartzman. Now's your chance. Yeah. Send my boy a message. He's open for business.
Yeah, get in early.
Get in early.
Or get out.
So here you have your general partnership, Clearline Capital. This is your special purpose vehicle. You get capital from an investor. They own 80%. You own 20% of this special purpose vehicle. This then sets up the bid companies that ultimately buy the target companies, and then you do an 80-20 split with the investor. And instead of charging traditional management fees, you can just get management fees from the cash flows of the operating business itself. In that way, you're not charging a management fee to the investor's capital. Rather, you are charging a fee for managing or co-managing the operating company. And then you do an 80-20 split, which is the traditional private equity approach anyway. That could be one way to do it.
Could have been 30, could have been a G. Should've never snitched. Why take it to police? Now they're looking at you funny when you're walking down the street, looking at you like food, trying to see where they can eat. Me, I'm like Wallow and Gilly with the game. You don't really wanna act silly, behave. When I was on stage and the milli gets made. I need that